Man, based on the title of the video, and if you clicked on this video, I already know what you want. I already know what you want, and I already know what you need. Who's that guy in the background? Who is that? I guess he's just driving. But besides that, what's good, YouTube, man? I think it's time for another dribble tutorial. It's honestly, I think it's been a month already since we dropped the last dribble tutorial, and y'all loved it. Y'all hit the like, so why not try to run it back? It's season 6. It's some moves that I learned that y'all probably don't know yet. And still people to this day ask me, how do I dribble so good in 2K24? Even though there's a delay, even though the SIG is not as fast as they used to be, even though lockdowns is still OP, I still learn how to dribble every single year. And y'all know every time I learn something, it's a must that I show y'all too. I learn, you learn, we both getting good. But besides that, before we get into the dribble tutorial, make sure you're using these SIGs right here. This is a small guard dribble tutorial too, so if you're a small guard, make sure you got Kyrie Irving dribble style. If you're small guards out there, make sure you have Kyrie Irving dribble style. This is the best dribble style in the game still. I don't think 2K is gonna release anything better than Kyrie at this moment. But if you're a 6'6", you can use De'Aaron Fox too. De'Aaron Fox is another good one. If I'm on my 6'6", I ended up using De'Aaron Fox. But signature size up is still the same as before. Steve Francis from 2K23, still good in 2K24 and probably 2K25 unless they take it out the game. It's gonna be the best in 2K25 too. For regular breakdown combo, I use Isaiah Thomas. Aggressive breakdown combo, I use Michael Jordan for the little between the leg spam. And then for escape moves, you can use Kimba. The only reason why I use Kimba is just because I can use it on small guard and tall guard. But if you're a small guard and you like Trae Young, you're not forced to use Kimba. If you get Trae Young, go ahead, be my guest, use Trae Young. But if whatever feels better for you, pick. But in my opinion, Kimba just feels better for me when I'm doing L2 cancel. So I ended up sticking with Kimba. Even since 23, I just got hooked on. At first, I was a Trae Young user. Combo moves, Zach LaVine. For crossovers, Kobe Bryant. Now, if you want to know what that crossover to the dunk, like if you do a crossover to the paint and dunk the ball, you can use Kobe Bryant. But if you don't have an 88 ball handle, a good one that you can use that's just like Kobe Bryant is John Wall. John Wall, all you need is an 80, and it's like Kobe, but Kobe's just a little bit faster. But if you tall guard, you get it too. So if you want to use this one, you use it. Definitely behind the back, I use Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is just too explosive. Like if you play 2K20, it's just like 2K20's behind the back, and you can spam it left to right. For spin, I go Kawhi. Kawhi spin is really fast. Then for my hesitation, I say use Chris Paul, because with Chris Paul, you can crab people at the three-point line like it's nothing. I'm telling you, use Chris Paul. You get it for tall guards and small guards. Then for my step back, if you don't get Curry, another thing like Curry is John Wall too. John Wall, you see that little snatchback? It's just like Curry, but you just can't get like the little spam with it. The spam is not as fast as Curry's. Plus, you get the LeBron step back. So if you want to do a little LeBron step back, use John Wall. That's for you tall guard. Then triple threat, I got Michael Jordan. And everything else, and that's it. Just make sure you got all these SIGs on, because all the moves I'm going to be doing, and if you want to learn them, is with these SIGs. So if you're having trouble with a move, maybe it's because you don't have that SIG on. Okay. If you don't know how to get here, in this little court right here, I dropped a tutorial on it. So I think it's like my last dribble tutorial where I put it up at. Now, as you can see, I got the whole court to myself. And I can do all the moves I want and not run out of stamina. If you don't know how to get to this court right here, I made a tutorial how to do it. So if you want to do that, just look at my most recent dribble tutorial. You'll find out how to get into this court. All right, now, let's get the basics out the way. When I mean basics, I mean the regular speed boost, when you're just speed boosting left and right. If you want to go left to right, that's with the cancel. If you're doing it without the cancel, all you're doing to do a speed boost to the right is holding R2 and flicking your right stick top right and letting your player run after that. That's all you're doing. And if it's from the right to the left, R2, right stick top left, then left stick top left. Once you hold your left stick though to run, make sure you're not holding it to the side, because it'll make you hop like that. See that little hop? That's what you don't want. If you get in the hop, you hold your left stick too much to the left. You gotta hold it diagonal so it can run forward. See that right there? And if you're running too fast, now watch what we'll do if I'm running too fast. We'll do momentum. If you're doing the speed boost too fast, it'll make you do momentum every time. So wait for your player to cross the ball over. Like a crab run. Crab run. Crab run. Crab run. Just make sure you're not holding it too much to the side so you won't get that little hop. Alright, once you get the speed boost down, the speed boost is the root to all your moves. If you don't know how to speed boost, you're going to be at a disadvantage playing small guard. The speed boost is where you're going to be able to get your threes, be able to 3-hunt, change directions really quick, and just bop people out their socks. Once you get the regular speed boost down, now you're going to want to add something called the snatchback. The snatchback, aka the Curry snatchback, aka the John Wall snatchback. Either of these two you can do this move with. It's when you do this little long cross right here. Now, the reason why I'm telling y'all to learn this move and add it to your bag because it's unpluckable. You don't get ripped when you do the snatchback. This right here is unrippable. That's why you see a lot of people on the threes spam it and do it twice. Just so you can get space back from your defender and make sure you don't get plucked. So you can do a 1, 2, 3 and speed boost out of it. I know it look compy, right? Look, boom, boom, run. Or boom. Hold on, you go boom, boom, run, boom, boom. Then you run it up the court, but you do a snatchback. It's a long snatchback. It's like a shifty snatchback. But to perform this snatchback, all you gotta do is make sure you got Steph Curry or John Wall on. Hold R2 and flick your right stick down. And hold it the whole entire time. Now, do it twice is different. So when you're doing twice, you're gonna have to do something called a cancel. This cancel is easy for the snatchback. And it's easy to do. So as you know, if you hold R2 and flick your right stick down and do it twice, and you're behind the back after that. In order to do the snatchback twice, you have to do this thing called a left stick cancel. So the left stick cancel is all you're doing is once you flick your right stick down while holding R2, you know, hold your left stick up just a small tiny bit for like a half a second. So right stick down R2, and I see how like if on the hand can I just flick my left stick up a little bit, but don't hold it though. Look, see my left stick? I'm gonna hold it up a little bit. Basically just flicking your left stick top. So you do it twice. Unrippable move, I'm telling you right now. I love to do it like if I'm speed boosting, trying to look for a 3 or something. I will come to the wing, snatch back, go right to the other side, and it will catch them because they'll probably think I'm running corner or something. All right, now the third move of the day. Y'all like the 2 moves that I showed already? Y'all gonna love the third one. The third one is a must-have. It's a must. Now, play 23, you should have this down already. Play 24 a little bit, and you play guard since the beginning, you should probably have this down by now too. So if you learn this move, you can skip on to the video. But the next move after this is gonna be the last move though. So for the Steve Francis spam, see this right here? The way I'm switching hands back and forth. See how I'm switching hands back and forth? So imagine that, adding a speed boost to it, and coming left, right. So boom, boom, boom. Basically, you can cancel with it too. See that right there? Look tough, right? Boom, 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 boom. And add your snatch back. Boom, boom, boom. See it, right? Boom, boom, boom. Snatch back, snatch back. Boom, boom, boom. Snatch back, snatch back. Add your little behind the back. Boom, boom, boom. So you can switch directions. Boom, boom. Snatch back, snatch back, snatch back, and shoot your shot. Now, Steve Francis. Very easy move. It's just the timing's hard. The time is gonna be hard when you first starting off. It's gonna be tricky for you. But once you get it down, it's like muscle memory. So if you learn the speed boost, remember I told you speed boost? If you learn the speed boost, this move should be a little easier for you. All you're doing is crabbing. So R2, right stick, top, left. Up, it'll give you that animation sometimes if you don't move a little bit. See that? Right stick, top, left, give you a crab. Right stick, top, left, give you a crab. Right stick, top, left, give you a crab. You see that? That's what you're looking for. Now, once you get that crab, you're going to want to bring the ball back to the other hand. And that's easy. All you're doing is flicking your right stick back to the... All you're doing is flicking your right stick... All you're doing is flicking your right stick back to the... All you're doing is flicking your right stick back to the top right. So if you're going left to right, you go right stick top left with R2, and then back to the right, no R2. So boom, boom. Right stick, R2, top left to do the crab. Wait, give me a bad crab, look. I think that little crossover happens when you like... So that little like fake momentum I see it giving me is just because I'm flicking my right stick too much to the top. gotta make sure you flicking your right stick to the left, like top left, but more to the left. It's hard to explain. See that right there? But hold R2, right stick top left to get the crab. Then when you bring it back to the right, it's no R2. So, see that? See that? And then once you get that rhythm down, you start to repeat it back and forth. I'm letting go of R2 to bring the ball back to the other side. Then once you speed it up, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's just your timing. When you get the timing down, see that? You can do a little bit more wider too, so speed boost after that. Now, if you're doing it to the right side, same exact way, but just opposite. So hold R2, flick your right stick top right while holding R2 to do the crab, and then flick your right stick top left without R2 to give you a regular leg cross. Put the ball back to mine in here. See that? As you start adding your little see how I'm like going back and forth? You get it down, trust me. Only reason why I'm like this now is because I've been dribbling for since I don't even know. So the moves is the same for me like every year. Well, mostly since like 22.
12 seconds later.
Now for the final move for this little 4-move thing that you need to learn, that you must learn, that you just, if you don't have these 4 moves down, you just might not be that god. Like, I don't know. But the last move I'm going to teach y'all is a scoring move, and it's the peek. A lot of people don't peek this here on guard. I don't know why. I feel like people are scared to shoot in the middle of the screen. So this is for if people is playing sides on you. If a center in the lockdown's playing sides and there's a screen in the middle, the peek will get that spot free every single time. You see how I'm instantly stopping? I'm speed boosting and instantly stopping. So imagine adding the Steve Francis, adding the snatchback, and adding the L2 cancel. If you like the L2 cancel, imagine adding that all together. So for the peek is a very easy move. All you're doing is tapping L2. So for me, I'm tapping L1 because my L2 and my L1 buttons is switched. So for me, all I'm doing is speed boost, tap L1, but it's really L2. So I'm gonna speak in terms for y'all. R2, speed boost to the left, tap L2, mid speed boost. So look, when you see the ball hit the floor, you see how I let me stop? Same thing to the right. So for right stick top right, it's a speed boost while holding R2, and then once I see the ball hit the floor, I tap L2. See how I let me stop instantly? Same thing if you do like a hezzy. So look, you see how I let me stop? And I don't gotta wait for my player to just gather itself or like I don't have to get accidental fades is what I'm trying to say. So if you're doing this, try tapping L2 before you shoot if you're speed boosting around the court. Like, I'm telling you, it will catch so many people off guard if you just do it out of nowhere. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. If y'all can learn these 4 moves, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all will feel way better at the game. I'm not telling y'all this just for me, just be like, oh yeah, learn these moves. No, I'm telling y'all, these are the 4 main moves you must learn. But once you get those 4 moves down, it's 300 time. If you want to have fun on your small guard, you have to learn these 4 moves. And then after that, you can start adding the advanced stuff like the little snatchback spam, the misdirection, the behind the back, double behind the back, the nutmeg. It just all depends on how long you play or just what moves you get down first. But the 4 moves I just showed y'all is the moves you're gonna want to learn off rip. But yeah, if y'all learned anything from this video, hit that like. You gonna help me out. Help me out, brother. Help a man out. But yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next video.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.